get a stop, they just got an extra offensive rebound to extend the possession. Give Canisius a lot of credit. Valenti hit a couple key threes. Robinson hit a couple key threes. We were up, I believe it was double digits, around 13 points, and then they just went on a tear. And when they came up empty with their possessions, Reynolds was there to grab an extra rebound. So they played well. It was hard to contain McMillan off the bounce. People made timely and important shots for them, and because of that, we walk away with a loss.
What was the effect of Kempton's third foul right at the end of the first half?
I think it was very instrumental. I think foul difficulty on the whole for us was a challenge. It got us out of our offensive and defensive rhythm, most particularly our defensive rhythm, and it limited us to in many respects with the type of defense that we could play. We had to play protection. We had to protect Karan Ross at various times when he had 2 fouls early in the first half. We had to protect Tim Kempton early in the second half with his foul difficulty and his challenges as well. And then because of the foul difficulty for our backup post player, Justin Goldsboro, it limited our versatility there. So, fouls were a major factor in this game, and we have to defend better without fouling, yet still have the toughness and the grit to rebound the basketball.
You mentioned went up 14. They went into a little bit of a full court press. What effect did you see that had on your team out on the floor? Because that looked like it changed things a little bit.
It did. Particularly in the first half, I know that we had a bit of a lead. We were playing very comfortably. They jumped up into the press. We faltered a little bit at that stage, ended up having a few turnovers. We forced and took some quicker shots that were a little bit uncharacteristic of the shot quality that we would normally want. Fortunately for us, we rebounded a little bit better as far as not turning the ball over, got a little bit better of a pattern where then we were creating some opportunities to attack. And that pressure was part of the reason we were able to extend our lead in the second half, because we were able to attack it a little bit more effectively. But between that and some of the foul difficulty, I think there was a little bit of a rhythm change for the course of the game.
How are you guys going to right the ship with this big 4-game gauntlet coming up now?
We have a challenging schedule ahead of us. We knew that this would be a challenging game as well. I expect Canisius to come out and play with a lot of grit, a lot of determination, and a lot of heart and hustle. And that's exactly what we saw. They complemented it with timely plays and making shots. And they played like a very good team tonight. That's a good lesson for us. We're going to have to continue to find ways to improve. Offensively, I think we put ourselves in a position to compete where against Syracuse we didn't as well in our first game. And that's promising and something that we can walk away from. But where our defense held strong against Syracuse and even did a better job on the glass, we just weren't able to really do that tonight. And if we can correct both of those issues and put them together in a single game, it allows us to be more competitive and hopefully walk away with wins.
When a player like Valenti steps out and makes those 3-pointers, is that a matchup problem or not really? Is that just defensive not maybe playing up on him?
Well, it is. He can create a matchup difficulty because of his ability to stretch the defense. However, I have a disappointment because we actually were cross-matched with the perimeter player on him when he made his first 3. And our player, Austin Price, gave him too much space on the perimeter, allowed him to be comfortable. He just took a pop-up shot, knocked it down. And then after seeing the ball go through the basket, his second 3-point shot from the top of the key against our zone was certainly much more comfortable.
How's it going to feel to get back in the home court next time out?
It's important for us to be able to protect our home court. We don't have a lot of home games through the non-conference slate, so we're going to have to play very well. We've got a tough opponent, Yale, coming in. I hope that we'll play with a great deal of energy and passion and determination. I certainly hope that our community will support us and help bring a little bit of a 6-man element to Stabler Arena, so that way we can walk away hopefully with a win against a very good team.